You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we officially know now who is replacing Tony Dungy at NBC for Sunday Night Football. At least we think it's going to be Sunday Night Football. It might not be Sunday Night Football if Amazon gets its way in what it's hoping to we know Amazon, the NFL, is trying to renegotiate television deals right now. Amazon Prime wants Sunday Night Football. I hope to Christ they don't get it. My God, can we just keep football on network television? No, I guess we can't. Enter in Tony Dungy's replacement, Mike Tomlin. The deal is done. Every network was chasing Mike Tomlin, the legendary Steelers coach. A guy we've talked a lot about on this channel. We talked a lot of Steelers. I almost made an Aaron Rodgers video yesterday. Judging by how that Browns video did, I wish I had of. Because a lot of people are wondering, is he coming out at the draft? Because look, I think most people believe Aaron Rodgers back to the Steelers is a done deal. You got fans reacting to this. This was broke this morning. Mike Tomlin is joining NBC's Sunday night NFL pregame show. Andrew Marchand, maybe the best guy in the business when it comes to this kind of thing. Mike Tomlin, one of the most intriguing NFL TV prospects in years, is headed to NBC to be a top studio analyst on its Sunday night pregame show. Am I going nuts, or did Mike Tomlin replace Tony Dungy with the Buccaneers all those years back? I'm trying to remember that. Football night in America. Sources briefed on the movement told The Athletic on Tuesday. Tomlin, 54, has been eyed by sports TV executives for more than a decade because of his success as a Super Bowl winning Steelers coach, his knowledge of the game, and his unique phraseology. I do not care. We do not care. Fox showed some interest in Tomlin, but NBC had the biggest need for his services. The network is re-imaging its pregame show, a move that has already led to Tony Dungy's dismissal after 17 seasons. Make no mistake, Tony Dungy's role in Bill Belichick not making the Hall of Fame hurt him badly. And then his unwillingness to talk about it hurt him even more. The roles of Rodney Harrison, Jack Collinsworth, I actually kind of like Jack Collinsworth, and Christopher Sims are also in question as the network seeks more current star power and fewer people on the show. NBC Sports declined to comment. Tomlin will join Maria Taylor, ex-Dallas Cowboys coach Jason Garrett, and Devin McCourty on set. Who do you have naked pictures of Jason Garrett to keep this job? I swear, if you go to work for the Cowboys, you're going to find a job somewhere. I mean, Dave wants that. I think he's still doing hits for Fox Sports. I shit you not. And he was what? A defensive coordinator, I think, back in the day for the Cowboys. NBC still must re-sign McCourty. Insider Mike Florio is expected to return to the program. Matthew Berry has been a fantasy football contributor on the show. Of all the Sunday pregame shows, NBC's has had the highest ratings, but it is largely because it airs before the network's primetime game of the week. So, that's the big thing there. Now, the thing you got to wonder, and by the way, the reason Fox Sports was looking at Tomlin was because they wanted him to replace Jimmy Johnson on that pregame show. And I got to be honest, I can't watch that Fox pregame show anymore. I used to love it. But look, I'm the biggest Rob Gronkowski fan in the world, but boy, has not been good in my opinion. at all. Wow. It not been good. NFL game day morning, forget about it. I used to love it as a pregame. Gerald McCoy is terrible on there. That show badly misses Michael Irvin was good. And it misses his personality. It misses his insight. It misses his lack of objectivity when it comes to the Cowboys. It misses his craziness. That show misses Marshall Faulk, too. Gerald McCoy's he has basically turned that show into an unwatchable product. I actually watched ESPN's Countdown for the first time in years last year, and it's pretty good now. It's pretty good. Adding Alex Smith and elevating Teddy Bruschi has made that show a lot better. I was shocked. I was like, wow, when did ESPN's pregame show get so good again? Of course, it used to be the flagship in the Berman, Tom Jackson days, right? Chris Carter. Yeah. So, anyway. This was coming. Now, the question is, because obviously, and everybody knows this, unless a Kyle Shanahan or a Sean McVay gets free, becomes available somehow, Mike Tomlin will be the number one coaching prospect on the market next year. There are people out there that believe Mike Tomlin could go the direction of Bill Cowher and never come back. Never come back. But I've called my shot on this before. I'm going to call it again. I don't believe that Todd Bowles survives in Tampa Bay. All right? They fired everybody down there. Everybody but Todd Bowles. And again, just like in New York, if you're going to fire everybody, then fire the coach too. Because Todd Bowles, he blew it a lot last year. All right? Tampa Bay was in the catbird seat to win that division, and they blew it. I think a lot of people, especially their fans, believe that they should have fired Todd Bowles and elevated Liam Cohen. And it kept that dynamic with Baker Mayfield. You watch Mike Tomlin and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if Todd Bowles gets fired. Because I think the Bucs are going to sell the farm to try to hire Mike Tomlin in Tampa Bay. That's my guess. That's my first gut feeling. He'll be the number one coaching prospect. He'll be the number one prospect every year, most years. Sean McDermott's going to be out there. He'll get a job next year if he wants one. He won't be ahead of Tomlin in the prospect line. He'll be number 2 unless somebody frees up. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.